up, everyone? I'm Chad Fernandez. It's my first time here. Globe World Cup 2002, Rod Laver Arena. It's gonna be amazing. This contest is sick. I can't wait to go inside, so it's my first time seeing everything. Here we go.
All right, hey, I'm Dave Duncan, and this is the Globe World Cup of Skateboarding. First time ever here in Australia. This is our first event to kick off the 2002 World Cup season. We have all the big name riders here in the street and the vert.
What's up, you guys? This is Bob Burnquist. We're here in Melbourne, Australia, straight out of Brazil, California, citizen of the world. Having fun here with everyone. Just my third time around, and it's just the best. Australia rules. I love it.
Hi, I'm Eric Costin, and I'm having a great time.
Hi, so I'm Vanessa Torres, 15 years old, and I'm from Northern California, Modesto.
What's up, Australia? I'm Donnie Barley, out here from LA, competing in the Globe World Cup.
Hi, I'm Chris Sen, from Grass Valley, California.
Hi, I'm Ryan Shackler. I'm from San Clemente, California. I'm here with World Industries.
Hi, I'm Bucky Lassick. I'm from Baltimore, Maryland.
What's going on?
I'm Sandro Diaz, I'm from Brazil. I'm here in Melbourne for the Global World Cup contest.
Hey, I'm Renton Miller. You're watching the vert, the Globe World Championship of Skateboarding. Quick fist forever. Respect.
All the elements are here for a world-class competition. We have the big name pros, the wild skate fans. It's all happening here at Rod Laver Arena. The key to a great competition all starts with good ramps and great course designs. Our man Chad had a chance to talk to the course designers.
We're gonna talk to the creators of this whole masterpiece. This is Chad right here, and Steve. They did a great job, and I was just curious about, how'd you start it?
We just came up with a concept of three of the best contest courses over the last 12 months. Chad and I sort of put together all the bits and pieces from those. Just sort of started off building or designing from the outside, and then Chad pretty much did all the fun box and all the little detail areas. Just put them all together, asked a lot of pros what they thought, and just put it all into one. Here it is.
Everyone always complains about contest courses, so I just listened to my friends and remembered the good stuff from other places I've been around the world.
I like the rail right here. This is good right here. Yeah, this one's perfect, man. Because they got the ramp going up to it too, so you can do like tricks up and tricks down. Now we're at the bold corner, which is actually a really cool like obstacle here.
It's 3.5 foot of vert on it. It's a 6 foot tranny. It's a pretty gnarly little thing to skate, but I guess Chad's put a lot of work into it.
Yeah, this is like old school style. This is gonna be cool, like to just do a grind or anything on. And now we're at the main fun box. This is like very just designed just with detail. It's pretty sick. You got handrails right here. You got the banana box right here. This is a really good part of the course. Like it's probably gonna be hit up a lot.
That's right, 3 of the exciting areas to watch for on this competition course. The rail, just like on the real streets, big and gnarly. You've got the bowl, got the old school feel, lots of vert, very challenging, and of course the fun box. Lots of options with gaps, ledges, and rails. We are currently underway with our street qualifications, where nearly 100 riders will take the best run of 2 to qualify for the top 45 spots. And there goes Jason Dill rocking and rolling up on the vert wall, showing some street skills of the ollie to nose manual on the box. Mike Peterson kick flipping the hip. And there's Mike getting up on the big rail. Rick Howard playing around with the ledge. And Howard once again on a nice frontside 5-0 up on the big ledge. Chet Childress, this guy's excited to watch. Look at these speed lines powering around the course. 50-50 right into the bank. Donnie Barley smooth with a shove it up to the big ledge. And a shove it up to the rail. Yeah, Barley really going for it here. Barley jumping up onto a nice crooked grind. Excellent balance. And Mike Carroll playing around with the ledge there with the manual. Mike Carroll once again with a nice feeble grind up on the rail. And there's the double combo, all into the backside 50-50. These street qualification rounds where you see lots of diversities of style. Real exciting, some of the underdogs rising up, trying to make it here into the finals. Paul Macnow, one of the stars out of Vancouver, getting a nice frontside nose grind. And there's a big frontside lip slide down the big rail. And here's Chris Wood, one of the stars out of Australia, taking the first place in the Australian titles and a car earlier today. He's on a roll. Look at him go. There's the ollie, 1 foot clean into the bank over the gap. And here's Brian Anderson over the gap. Oh, hanging on to frontside lip slide. And look at this, stepping up to the big feeble grind on the big rail. Brian Anderson, always a star at the World Cup comps. Look at this kickflip backside wall ride. True street style. Look at the replay. Kick flipping it to the backside wall jam. Solid. Nick Lister out of New Zealand, one of the shining stars rising up this weekend. Solid backside lip slide there. There's a front side 5-0 on the flat bar. Keeping it clean with a kick flip over the hip. And this kid, Tim McDougall, they call him Dorfus, has been flying about this course. Really ripping speed lines and jumping onto the rails with some good tech skating as well. Nice mix of speed and style, as well as some good difficulty. All in the gap there. Frontside Smith, that's the style I'm talking about. They call him Dorfus. He is the local ripper from just across the way. Feeling right at home on that big rail with a 50-50. Charging about the course over the camel humps. Working his nice lines through the ball. Look at that frontside air. Biggest air we've seen out of the quarter pipe all weekend long. And there goes Kerry Getz, one of the stars of World Cup skateboarding, backside, flipping the hip. This kid is smooth and solid. Another smooth, solid rider, Greg Lutzka, getting a nice frontside over crook up on the big rail. This is his first competition as a pro. Really a standout here. Look at that kick flip to Emmanuel, showing you the board control, just what the judges want to see. Big flip over the box. Greg Lutzka putting on a great ride right here. Solid 360 flipping it there over the hip. Good speed right here with the frontside 180 nose grind. Actually a switch 5-0 out of that. And here goes Chad Fernandez. Nice frontside 180 nose grind down the ledge. Chad up on top of the ledge right there with a nice manual. Rock and rolling up on the vert wall. Good to show the all-around skills here this course has to offer. Feeble grind up on the flat bar. Here comes Brazilian powerhouse Fabrizio Santos. Frontside flip over the box. Here's Chet Thomas throwing the hard flip to Fakey. Chet showing you his tech skills. Backside 5-0 across the long ledge. And here we got 12-year-old powerhouse. Look at him go. Ryan Scheckler kick flipping it off the box. This little man's got some big tricks like that stale fish grab over the transfer on the camel humps and a 360 flip up to the deck. 12 years old. This kid has a future in his hands. Been skating for many years already, but this is his biggest performance. Look at that kick flip to grab over the transfer. Nice one. Dustin Dolan, little local ripper. Frontside nose slide up on the ledge, keeping it loose. And there's John Comer. This kid an inspiration to skateboarders everywhere. Rips the vert, rips the street, mini ramps, pools, whatever you put in front of him. That's what's so exciting about the qualification round. See so many diversities of styles. Feeble grind to Fakey, one of the best tricks through that vert ball corner from Alex Gavin. And there you have it, Greg Lutzka coming out on top of the field with the best qualifying run. We have our pre-qualified top-ranked riders from World Cup. Eric Costin, Rick McCrank, Chris Sen, Carlos Giandrade, and many more still to come.
You have 5 judges, and it works on a 100-point scale. Of the scores, you usually throw out the high and the low score, take the 3 medium scores and average those to get an average score. Usually on the 100-point scale, it's broken down into like 5 sort of specific areas. Difficulty, style, what you look like while you're skating, consistency, use of the course. So that's basically your 100-point scale gets broken down into that. And then as you give a score, you're basically giving a certain percentage thereof for each criterion. Vert is in some ways almost like more difficult to judge just because the guys are linking tricks together and it happens so much faster than the street. but generally it's the same criteria. We're looking for the same criteria: use of the ramp, or use of the course, and then that general breakdown, difficulties and all that. So it's basically the same.
Here we are at the vert ramp. We have 28 riders trying to qualify for the top 11 positions to make it into the final to join our number 1 ranked World Cup vert rider, Rune Glifberg, for a 12-man final.
This is Rune Glifberg, and I'm here from Copenhagen, Denmark, hanging out here at the vert ramp, and it's a great time. Vertical skateboarding is alive, 2002.
Let's get it underway with Bucky Lassick. Taking up to the airs with a couple different grabs there. Front side rodeo 540, setting it down nice, air to fakie as he comes up for the gay twist. Bucky, being the vertical veteran, always solid and consistent through the qualifying rounds. Pierre-Luc Gaillard, another rising star coming out of Canada, whipping up a big 540 there with the mute grab into the heel flip Indy. This kid's got a big bag of tricks, so look out for Pierre.
Hi, I'm Jocke Olsen from Sweden. Here in Melbourne to compete in the vert.
Look at that big backside grab, 540, getting a big spin in there. This kid flying high, getting better every time I see him. Smacking down the tail on a Madonna. Smacking down the tail again on the body jar. Stylish move with the backside tail grab. Heel flip to Indy grab. Right on the heel flip front side air. Great combinations from Jocke Olsen, getting upside down. Big air from Jocke. There's your local vert rider from Melbourne, Australia, Renton. Traveling the World Cup Tour, proudly representing Melbourne, Australia. Kick flipping it to Indy grab, coming in fakie there. One of the most exciting skaters to watch, Sandro Diaz, always flying high, mixing up a big bag of tricks. Check it out, the heel flip to mute grab. One of the top Brazilian riders, styling Sandro Diaz. There's Bob Burnquist, just coming off the Hawk Tour, the Mohawk Tour. He is always having fun on his skateboard. Such a big bag of tricks. Got one of the biggest ramps in the world in his backyard right now. Bob Burnquist on fire these days. Yeah, Bob's always having fun out there, especially in the qualifiers, waiting for the heat to come on in the finals. Number 1 ranked rider right now, Bucky Lassick. Also looking good in the qualifiers, Sandro Diaz with exciting riding. Here you can see the dedication and commitment that it takes to get back up and go again. The girls are also doing it here in Melbourne with the Gallus Skate Jam, battling it out for a Ford car. Lots of different exciting action here with a variety of styles. Girls coming from all over the world. Let's see who's going to come out on top. This one of our number 1 ranked riders in World Cup rankings, Vanessa Torres, throwing some good moves there on the rails. You see her charging full speed for the ledge, frontside tail slide, throwing it to fakie. And a backside kick turn up on the big vert wall. Puts her up for a 50-50 on the, oh, the front side board slide, looking good. Nice double combo there. All in it to fakie there on the quarter pipe, showing you some good board control. She's got one more. Vanessa Torres stepping up to the big rail. Look at this, jumping on it, almost hanging on to the bottom. Vanessa Torres. Here comes Lauren Perkins, line up with some air over the camel hump. She is 13 years old, kick flipping in there for some board control. And another flip over the hip. Can you believe it? 13 years old, just on top of her game. This little girl's got a future in skateboarding. Frontside 50-50 there on the ledge. And jumping on the rail, the backside board slide. So great riding here, getting some little bit of love from Vanessa as she get ready to jump on the big rail. Look at this, all the way down. Lauren Perkins putting it all on the line right there. She's got to be happy with the biggest performance of her life here in the Gala Skate Jam. And here comes one of the top riders, Amy Caron, getting the 50-50 across and down the ledge. She was looking strong all weekend long. I know she's got everything the judges are looking for. The flip tricks, and also the big gap tricks, as well as the rail tricks. Nice combination of style and tech. And here she looks like she's stepping up to the big rail. All the way hanging on to a great ride for Amy Caron. So here's the final placings. Third place going to Vanessa Torres. She had some big competition this weekend as the 13-year-old Lauren Perkins comes out in the number 2 spot, and rising to the top, Amy Caron. She also wins a brand new car.
The Globe World Cup 2002 contest in Melbourne, Australia. It's a great time for skateboarding, great time. But there's also a lot of other things going on this week besides skateboarding, if you know what I mean. Monday night was hot. Undergirl party, a lot of beautiful women. Tuesday night, Mike O'Mealy photography party. Wednesday night at Revolva. Thursday night, Camp Vert in the Dirt and Bill Weiss's Nude 540. Friday night, 900 Mayhem at the Punters Club. Punk all night, punk rock, punk till you die, punk till you puke. Just get crazy raw, it was just out of control.
And here we are, the moment you've been waiting for, the exciting Vert Finals. We have Omar Hassan, the well-rounded skater from Southern California. Dave Bodnar from Australia, the Vert Ripper. Mike Crum out of Dallas, Texas, the vertical veteran. Bob Burnquist, the most futuristic skater here and now. Renton Miller out of Melbourne, Australia, looking solid. All right, from the East Coast, USA, Neil Hendricks. Yaki Olsen, a high flyer out of Sweden. Jorgen Horvath, the style master from Germany. Rune Glifberg, the big flip man on the vert. Here, Luke Gaillon with his big bag of tricks out of Canada. Sandro Diaz, the pitbull on wheels out of Brazil. And what can you say about Bucky Lasik? Here's one of our vertical veterans, Omar Hassan. Comes right off the bat with a big McTwist 540. He's been on the scene for many years, got a big mix of tricks, knows what the judges like to see. Coming up here for the heel flip indie grab, getting that flip trick in there, you're taking some chances. And there's a McTwist 540 looking good. Here's Dave Bodnar flipping his board right off the bat, spinning it with a varial 360, a couple different ways to flip and spin your board. There's a kick flip indie grab up on the extension. Dave Bodnar, one of the strong riders out of Australia on the World Cup Tour now, doing the shove it gate twist right there. Nice, his own interesting combination. And here we have Mike Crum, nollie heel flip frontside air. You see these guys flipping their boards. That means you're taking chances on the technical difficulty. The flip tricks the kids are doing on the street, now here on the vert ramp. Great board control, that ollie disaster frontside foot plant off the extension. Crum throwing the old mix of tricks there with the new stuff. The Caballero indie grab, there's the nollie heel flip frontside air. And here's the ever exciting Bob Burnquist kickflip nose bone. Putting lots of body English into everything he does. Look at that no grab on that backside ollie. Backside nose grind way up on top and smacking down the tail of the body jar. Kickflip indie to fakie. And there is the switch stance tail slide revert flying right off the edge of the ramp. Bob, always exciting to watch. Yeah, there you see him with no hands on that board control, the backside ollie. Here you have Renton Miller straight away with a kick flip to indie grab, frontside tail slide, looking smooth. Kick flip to fakie. Renton taking lots of chances here, coming out of Melbourne, Australia, traveling on the World Cup Tour, proudly representing Australia. Look at this kick flip with no hands. Excellent board control, just what the judges want to see. The tech tricks there with a kick flip, indie grab to fakie. And here you have Neil Hendricks doing the fakie to fakie here, right into the Caballero tail grab. Nollie heel flip frontside air. Neil, one of our vertical veterans, learning some new tricks these days. Looking good with that Indy 360 to fakie. Coming up backwards there with a half cab with the grab. And the cab heel flip to fakie. Neil's done it. Look at that, the half cab heel flip, Indy grab to fakie. Yaki Olsen, the high flyer from Sweden. Always looking smooth and stylish. Taking it to the airs with a backside grab, 540 spin. And the tail grab. Smacking down the tail there on a body jar on the extension. Lots of air time for Yaki. Nose bone there, looking stylish. And there is the heel flip indie grab right into the heel flip frontside air. Yaki Olsen looking good today. Our next competitor in the ramp coming from Berlin, Germany, one of the top European riders, Jürgen Horvath. There's a mute grab backside 540. This kid has a smooth style. There's a 360 varial, banging down some good tricks already. Jürgen Horvath looking smooth, solid. He has a good street style about himself, rocking it to fakie up on the extension, right into the gay twist. Some good solid riding, alley-ooping it there. Jürgen Horvath looking good with that mute grab backside 540. A truly international field here today, coming out of Copenhagen, Denmark. World Cup #1 ranked rider, Rune Glifberg. Look at him go with a kick flip to indie grab. Right in to a heel flip frontsider. Back-to-back flip tricks for Rune. Taking some big chances right off the bat. And there's a McTwist 540. Right in the backside 540. Back-to-back 540s for Rune. He's on fire right now. Smooth backside tail slide. Rocking it to fakies. He comes out at the extension. The cab heel flip gets away. That's a very difficult trick. McTwist 540 there. Another shining star kickflip indie grab is Pierre-Luc Gaillon, coming out of Canada. This kid's been rising up the rankings for a while now. Heel flip to mute grab. And nosebone just comes up fakie here with a cab heel flip. Pulling it together there right into the McTwist 540. Pierre-Luc, young rider with a big bag of tricks. Solid, consistent. That's what it takes to rise up in the rankings in today's Vert Finals competition. Looks like he's doing it now. Look at him go. Oh, kickflip. Backside 360 to fakie. Very difficult combination for Pierre. Putting that right in the middle of his run. And there's a solid crooked grind to fakie. And the half cap nose slide fakie. Nice mix of tricks. Switch frontside grind right there. Great riding. Look at Pierre with that kickflip. Backside 360 to fakie. And wow, this kid, the pitbull on wheels, Sandro Dias, out of Brazil, cannot contain himself in this ramp. Kickflip to double grab up there, 360 varial, back-to-back exciting action. Alley-oop 540, has his own style of skating, the wild Brazilian style, right in the McTwist 540. Back-to-back with lots of difficult tricks, 360 varial on the extension. Sandro Dias flying high. Solid style right there on the nose bone. Alley-oop heel flip indie. Sandro Dias putting together a winning run together right now. High speed frontside tail slide. 360 barrel to fakie. Wow, look at that switch stance going up there with the front side and a huge left twist. Yeah, great ride from Sandro Dias. Looking like a winner there. Really pushing up the level here, adding some fuel to the fire, traveling on the barrel McTwist 540. And here comes our #1 qualifier, Bucky Lassick. Can he do it? He's got the pressure on him right now. He is a vertical veteran for many years, starting out with lots of different grabs. Frontside rodeo 540. Right into the air to fakie with a solid method grab into the gay twist. Back-to-back combinations, what Bucky's famous for. Frontside invert on the extension, little old school move for you there. Backside tail slide, there's a McTwist 540. Bucky's on fire right now, looking to go. Stalefish with a nose bone. And there's the Indy 360 coming up. Fakey switch stance into that front side air. Bucky, oh, the Stalefish frontside gate twist. Every combination in the book, he's pulling them out right now. Switch stance, frontside rodeo 540. Half cab as he comes up Fakey. Oh, the heel flip, frontside gate twist. Let's hear it for Bucky Lasik. Wow, what an exciting ride. Yeah, Bucky sure had the competition against him this weekend, but I think he edged him out with that final trick. So here's the final results. Pierre-Luc Gagnon from Canada taking third place. In second was a powerhouse from Brazil, Sandro Dias. And the winner, Bucky Lasik, had a few words to say about Melbourne.
I think it's a better vibe, you know, it's more of a backyard vibe, you know, it's not like all like corporate and stuff, you know, it's more like the skateboard company putting it on. Man, Sandro is just a pit bull, man. He's just gone for it. I don't know where he gets all his like adrenaline and just it's like anger, you know what I mean? But he's such a nice guy. I guess the winning run was, I was feeling pretty confident. You know, I skated earlier with Tony. I saw the 9 go down, so I was pretty confident, and I was pumped up on caffeine and Powerade and everything. I was just blown away with it. I just had the jitters going. So, you know, I put a line together that, you know, it wasn't the best line, but it was, you know, it was kind of stock with a little bit of trickery to it, you know.
And remember, here in the semifinals is where we bring in our top-ranked World Cup riders, pre-qualified in the semis. Big names like Carlos de Andrade, Chris Sen, Rick McCrank, Eric Costin, and many more are still to come. Yeah, what I'm on fire right now is Chad Fernandez. This kid, one of the top street skaters in America, looking good here down under. Frontside 180 nose grind down the ledge. Lots of technical, difficult tricks from Chad, famous for his rail skating. Oh, nice to see a rock and roll up on top of the vert wall, showing you some all-around skills there. Ollie 1 foot to fakie, showing you the tranny skills. And the switch frontside flip. Yeah, some great riding from Chad Fernandez. Here you see the crooked grind up on top of the big rail. And one of the stars of the weekend, Rick McCrank, coming up the other way up the rail, the front side slider. Very difficult getting mad, pop up that one. And back down the other way, the front side 5-0. Very difficult precision and balance down the big rail. Front side flip to fakie into the bowl. McCrank throwing lots of good tricks right in the first section of his run here. And he makes the difficult stuff look so easy. Feeble grind on the flat bar. Such a casual style about himself. Everything he's doing is very chancy and very difficult. Jumping up on the flat rail, the front side feeble grind, and a 360 flip to deck. Making sure he gets some extra points on that one. McCrank coming back for more, olling up the gap, front side slider, looking so stylish down the rail. And McCrank dropping in the quarter pipe, launching up to a big front side 50-50 on the big vert wall ride. And there's a backside wall ride as well. Nollie flip backside attempt to finish it off. What a great ride for McCrank, front side flipping it into the bowl. McCrank coming out of Canada, another rider out of Canada as well, Paul Macnow. These guys ride together on a regular basis. Here they are competing, having some fun. A crooked grind across and down the rail, Macnow. And there is the crooked grind across and down the rail, incredible balance. Here comes the 12-year-old powerhouse, Ryan Scheckler, over the camel hump line, doing some transfer lines here. Look at that, they call it the Benihana. He'll grab 1 footer right into the 360 flip up on the deck. 12 years old. Can you believe this kid flying about? Kick flip to grab over the camel hump transfer. And then he mixes it up with some tech right here with a front side Smith grind jumping up on the rail. Have a little trouble on that one. Scheckler. And here he is up on the rail. The feeble grind. Oh, shuffling it to backside slider to fakie. Nice little double combo on the flat bar there from Ryan Scheckler. And there's the kickflip to grab on the camel hump transfer. Jeff Williams coming out of Australia, ollie over the bar, right into a backside lip slide down the rail. Williams, frontside 50-50 all the way to flat. One of the top riders in the Australian titles. And a nice view on that frontside nose going up on the quarter pipe, showing you some air and style. Axel Stallin is up as he comes back into the camel humps, launching over with a nice grab. Some nice style right there from Williams. Oh, look at this, jumping onto the big rail. Frontside 50-50 all the way down. And there's the backside lip slide, looking stylish. Frontside 5-0 up on the big box for Kerry Getz. This guy is smooth and stylish. Frontside 270 spin into the bowl over the hip. And a kickflip nose manual, showing you some precise execution there. Frontside flip over the hip. Board control is what it's about here in today's modern street skating. Switch stance on that heel flip to fakie. And there's a backside flip back the other way. Just banging it out like clockwork. Some nice rides from Kerry Getz. And coming up the other way with a frontside 180 up to the deck. And let's see what he's got to bring it back down. Taking some chances on a kickflip into the bank. Nailing it solid. Nice ride. And look at Getz kick flipping up to the nose manual. Precision and balance. And here's one of our most winningest competition skaters ever, Chris Sen, coming out of Northern California. Look at that, taking it to dark side to flip it right back in. He meant to do that one. And a feeble grind up on the bar. This kid has got a mix between speed, style, and the rail tricks. The difficulty right there, looking good on the front side. 5-0, rock and rolling up on top of the vert wall, all in the gap into a blunt slide transfer. Chris Sen looking strong here in the competition, trying to kick flip up to the ledge to finish it off. You see the dagger on his grip tape there, one of the old school from the movie Thrashing. Yeah, Chris, looking strong today. Yeah, launching up to that nice rail grinder. That should be enough to get him into the finals. And there it is, a nice mix between some young competitors as well as the older guys. You got McCrank in the lead. Getz, Mac now up on top. One of his first pro events for Greg Lutzka. Chris Wood, the #1 Australian. Rodriguez, a young guy. Nice mix right there. And all the excitement from the weekends built up to this moment. This is the street finals. All the best have risen to the top, and here they are, ready to do the battle. The crowd is ready. The excitement's building. Let's get underway now with the street finals. Coming in now, Scott Johnson pushing his way for some big speed up the gap with a kickflip. And there's a nollie 180 and a solid ollie up to a nose wheelie. Looking good. Jumping up on the big rail, the front side tail slide, and a feeble grind down the rail. Scott Johnston jumping up on a nose slide to fakie right there to finish it off. See him jumping up on that flat rail with a front side tail slide. Next competitor in, Nick Lister out of New Zealand. Super styling front side 5-0 on the flat bar. Nollie heel flip backside, flipping it up to the deck. And here he is jumping up on the rail, the front side lip slide. Nollie heel flip over the hip, getting tech with a little flip tricks there. Rocking it to fakie, and he comes up switch here. Switch front side flip. Little hang up for Nick Lister. Front side lip slide on the flat bar. And here comes Tim McDougall. They call him Dorfus. High-speed frontside grind, ripping that bowl quarter like nobody's business, and also launching up to the ollie down the lip slide on the rail. And coming down the rail, different way with the frontside Smith grind, mixing up the tech rail tricks is a big points for Dorfus right there. Charging through the camel hump, and it's a Texas two-step frontside boneless over the gap, and even flipping the hip with a one-stepper there. Invert on the quarter, nice mix of new and old school tricks for Dorfus. Coming back to the action, we've got Eric Costin trying to flip it up the gap there, launching it into the bank with a little caveman style. Costin always having fun when he's out there playing around. There's a backside flip up the gap. Costin's been one of the most winningest skaters the last few events. Hooking up some nice rail tricks there with the backside lip slide and 360, flipping it up. And there's the backside kickflip up the gap. Chet Thomas getting techie over the hip. Kid coming out of Huntington Beach, California. Switch frontside 360, brings him back forward. And flipping it to fakie. Yeah, nice switch frontside flip there from Chet. Lots of good tricks. That hard flip over the hip to fakie from Chet Thomas. Paul Rodriguez, one of the rising young city stars, jumping on the ledges and rails. This young rider's got lots of big tricks. 360, flipping it over the hip. And there he goes with a nollie, flip the hip. Switch stance right there with a kick flip back the other way. And a nollie 180. This kid's really playing with that hip quite a bit. The frontside half cab kick flip. Nice combination of flip tricks for the young rider, showing you what the future of skateboarding is about. Young kids just playing with their board. Lots of flip tricks from Paul Rodriguez. And this Greg Lutzka's first pro event, frontside 180 nose grind, frontside half cab up to the deck. Putting on a great performance all weekend long, making it here in the finals of the frontside Smith grind up on the big ledge. Kickflip manual, showing you some board control. Kickflip, getting the grab over the hip. Lots of good stuff from Lutzka with a 360 flip over the hip. Blunt to fakie, brings him up backwards. And a frontside half cab. This kid has mad pop. Look at him go. Nice riding from Greg Lutzka on his first pro event. See him launching up for the frontside 180 to a switch frontside 5-0. Paul Macnow, the powerhouse out of Canada, having some trouble on that flat bar, showing you just how difficult it can be. Crook grind coming off early there, looking good. Macnow jumping up on the flat bar with the frontside feeble, getting hung up, showing you just how difficult some of these rail tricks can be. Trying to throw it down. Yeah, you see him try to lock in on a Smith, gets away from him to a lip slide. Here comes Brian Anderson, two-time big winner of our German World Championship, 360 flipping it up the gap, trying to lock into that feeble grind. Gets into a little bit of a slide there. Kick flip backside wall ride, one of my favorite tricks of the contest. And a frontside Smith grind up on the rail. Kick flipping it up. Anderson wanted to get the rail maybe. There's the kick flip backside wall ride.
Let's make some noise out there riding for World. Dark start Etney. Just give it up for Carlos DeAndrade. Yeah, there's the big Madonna. One of Tony Hawk's invented tricks, kick flipping it. No, yeah, the backside 3 to fakie. You guys keep those decks clear for everybody. Look out, pay attention. Doesn't cost very much to pay attention. Carlos get up on the front side lip slide. Nollie flip backside the hard way over the hip into the bowl. Yeah, Carlos. Corner carving those bowl sections. Front side flip in the hip, 15 seconds. Switch heel flip to fakie. Carlos having a great ride right now. And that's going to be time for Carlos DeAndrade.
See the nollie flip backside over the hip there. So here's the top 5 scores out of the first run. Little Ryan Scheckler mixing it up. McCrank in there solid. And the current leader, Carlos DeAndrade, rising up in the ranks. But still, second round here to come. And now the pressure really on the second and final round. We take the best run of 2 here in the finals format. Be interesting to see who rises up on top.
Make some noise for Chris Wood! See right off the get-go. Chris already has a car from winning the Australian titles. He's just out there having some fun. Kick flipping it to a rock fakie. Brings rock fakie for the Caballero. Fakie ollie 360. Fakie to fakie style. Trying to get that late flip on the flip bank every time. Yeah, 50-50 to flat, front side up on the big ledge. Kick flipping it up. 360 flip up at 10 seconds, Chris. Keep it going. All right, hurry up and get it in there, Chris. Get it going. And quick grind down the rail. That's time for Chris Wood.
And there is the Caballero, the fakie ollie 360.
All right, next rider in. He was ranked #1 in the world for the 3rd time. Actually, he's won that twice before. Make some noise for Chris Sen. Yeah, Sen taking charge on the big rail. Yeah, pivot rock fakie to a half cab. Feeble grind on the camel hump rail. Launching into the tranny, the Sprite tranny. Frontside 5-0. I heard it grinding right there on that flat bar. Rock and rolling up on the Spitfire over at wall. Jumping down to a blunt slide. What do you think, Melbourne? Chris Sen on fire right now. Backside disaster. Jumping up on the front side lip. Yeah, Sen dog. 15 seconds. Backside 180 to a half cat 180 out. Getting that reverse 50-50 up there on the ledge. Kick flip, that's time. Let's hear it for Chris Sen.
There you see him getting that blunt slide transfer coming off the rail.
Give it up for Skunk Jeff Williams. Frontside 180 nose grind. He's rolling away from it. Yeah, all in the rail. And backside lipping it down.
I think you're mean and overkind, but I won't say what's on my mind. Is this the truth? I'll leave that talking up to you, and I'm not so smart, I'm not dumb. I won't tell you and teach your mom, 'cause it's not the truth.
Yeah, frontside 50-50 is flat. This kid takes a licking and keeps on ticking. Banging his head and banging out some tricks right after. Up on the Spitfire quarter with a super style frontside ollie tail grab. You got 15 seconds, Skunk. 15 to keep it going. Oh, ollie leg grab over the hump. And he's got time for one more. Get it in there, Skunk. Get it. Melbourne makes some noise for Jeff Skunk Williams. Front side board slide. Yes. Let's hear it for Jeff Williams. Oh, banged his head and banged out some tricks.
You see the front side ollie tail grab, looking stylish there.
Yeah, Ryan Scheckler fired up and ready to go. Here he goes. Representing World Industries out there. Oh, kickflip grab on the double hump. Taking it up another notch here in the finals run. Benny Hanna back the other way. 360 flipping it up. He wants the truck and he's only 12 years old. Can't even drive yet. Stalefish transfer. What do you think, Melbourne? Make some noise for this little powerhouse. Little man with some big moves. Full speed ahead. Super style frontside Smith Cron. 360 flipping it up. The tail, he's all fired up out here, having a good time. Kick flips a flat. Oh, that's all right, Ryan. You got 20 seconds. Keep it going. Taking some chances in that run. That's what we like to see. Little kid ain't holding back for nothing. Oh, what is this?
Check this out. He's got to psych himself up first. Has not hit the big rail all weekend long.
Get it, boy. Come on, Melbourne, make some noise for Ryan Shackler. That is time right there. The little big man makes some noise for Ryan Shackler. What? Are you kidding me? He's 12 years old. Can't even drive, and he might take the truck away. Put your hands together for Kerry Gatz. Yeah, make some noise for Gatz. Ollie to high-speed manual. Frontside 5 up on the ledge. Kickflip manual, look at that, smooth style. Frontside 270 into the pocket, over the hip. Kickflip nose manual. Yeah, gets frontside flipping it. Switch heel to fakie. There's some rhythm going here. The backside flip. Gets with 15 seconds on the clock. Looking at the gap. Melbourne, you with him. Make some noise for Kerry Gatz. Full speed ahead. Frontside 180 up. Coming back the other way. Keep it going. Kickflip catch into the bank. Frontside flip. That's going to be time for Kerry Gatz.
Tough break for him to fall at the end of the run, but nonetheless, the leading run of the day.
All the eyes in this arena on this man right here, right now. The future, right here, right now. Make some noise for Rick McCrank. Yeah, super stellar frontside slider up the rail. Frontside 5-0 down the rail. Frontside flipping it into the bowl corner. Over the hip. Look at that feeble grind. McCrank got it going on right now. Melbourne, you feeling it? Show him some love. McCrank cranking it up right now. Crank it up. Oh, front side. Feeble. Nar. Front side slider down. 15 seconds. Come on, Melbourne, let's crank it up right now for Rick McCrank. Launching it up to the front side, 50-50, oh yeah, McCrank. Backside wall jam. And that's time for Rick McCrank.
And there's the score. He's done it. McCrank taking the win today. Also, congratulations to our other finalists. Kerry Gatz taking the #2 spot, Carlos Giangiardi 3rd, the young amateur Ryan Shackler 4th, and the veteran Chris Sand 5th. But McCrank, the worthy winner.
It's been a really good vibe. Everybody's been really happy and no problems, just fun. First run didn't go so well. I did a lot of falling. But second run I didn't fall, and I was pretty happy with it, but I tried to do one trick and it ended up being another trick, like the 50-50. I tried to do like a 5-0 and I ended up doing a 50-50. Ended up winning, so I don't really care. Feels great being the street champ in Australia. I love it. I love Australia. It's the best place.
Let's hear it for the Australian National Finalist title. Where's Chris Wood? Come on up and get your car, Chris. Let's hear it for the national title. It's Chris Wood. He's got the styling ride.
That's right. Chris Wood actually won the car a couple days ago. He's been sleeping at night knowing he's got that car to pick up today.
Yeah. Let's hear it for Amy Caron. $2,000 in the Ford car. Come on, Carl. One more time. Let's hear it for the winner.
Do you need some beer to get in and drive?
Hey, one more time. Another round of applause for the girl. She's from California. She's got the steering wheels on the right side.
And the vert champion, Bucky Lasek.
Bucky Lasek taking home $10,000 US. Come on, Melbourne. Let's hear it for this kid, Bucky Lasek. One more time. Give it up for the vert finalists right here. Bucky Lasek, Sandro Diaz, and Pierre-Luc Gayon. The winner, Rick McCrank, $10,000, girl skateboards.
All right, Dave, we've got one last truck to give away, and we're giving this truck away to the top scorer over the last couple days, be it Street, be it Bert.
Everybody quiet, let's listen. Who wins the truck?
Bucky Lassick.
One more time, let's hear it for the winner of the Ford turbocharged truck, Bucky Lassick.
That's right. We got Tony Hawk in the house, please. Dallas.
Trying to do the wall ride right there. For the program, it's going to be going worldwide. Big thanks to everybody from Globe, World Cup Skateboarding, all the skaters, all you fans. We had a blast. We're going to see you back here next year.
All right, what's up? This is Chad Fernandez. I'm coming to you at the 900 Degrees party. And I must say, thank you, Australia, because you guys just party 24/7, and we're just gonna go check it out and see what's going on. Free drinks, free everything. I just love it. Let's just go. Let's check it out. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.